Hi, Bruno here. Welcome to Spainguru. Spanish Non Lucrative Visa application. Can a resignation letter to HR suffice as proof of ending employment? And this is for UK consulates. Now let's see the specific question. If you apply for an NLV, I understand that you need a P45 form. Would a letter from HR department confirming your resignation and end date of the employment suffice, as I have 3 months notice to give? Now let's see the answers of Spainguru community members. I had to supply a P45, would not accept anything else. That was Edinburgh a year ago, 2022. Might have changed. Next answer. We sold and I finished up work 4 months before we moved here, which was a gamble I just had to take. I knew the ACRO or UK police check would be fine, and my GP certificate was fine. I had the required funds, so I couldn't think of a reason why they would refuse me, and they didn't. Been here nearly a year and was so worth taking the gamble. Next answer. They will only accept P45. Next one. I had to supply a P45 to Edinburgh in May 2022. Next. I had to give up work now to be able to present my P45. Next, we tried with covering letters from our HR, but they would not accept this, would only accept P45, and this was London. It delayed our visa process by not supplying the P45 in the beginning. So now we have Edinburgh and London asking for P45s. Next one, I went to London, had a letter from my HR department, but was not accepted. They want your P45. No. You need the P45, I'm afraid. Next one. As soon as get a date booked for the appointment, the company I work for will get my P45 for me, so I have for the appointment. Next one. I did mine in London and they accepted an HR letter. Different. I also provided a cover letter explaining why I could not prove a P45 and they were fine with it. Maybe because I work for a major financial institution, they were not more accepting if the letter than they would from a small company they had never heard of. Next one. I didn't need a P45 at London Consulate. I had translated left from HR confirming my last date of employment, which was after my appointment date. I was panicked prior to the appointment, so I was so happy that it was accepted. Next one. This is why we will be using savings for the first year and then pensions for subsequent renewals, as we will be on a terminal leave from military but still being paid until our last day. So also I have included here a couple of questions that were not the original questions but are very related to the same issue. The first of the questions was, what if you don't work in the UK so you don't have access to a P45? Will a company HR letter suffice? And then the answer was, you need a cessation notice from wherever you work, or if you're not working, a notice from the tax department. And the second question was, what happens if you no longer work and are under retirement age? And the answer was, then a P60 or sign into, contact HMRC, and you should be able to print off to the effect on non-work. You can become part of our Spainguru community today by joining our Facebook groups. Our most important group is the Spain Immigration and Residency Questions group, with over 17,000 members. We also have dedicated groups for Spanish Non-Lucrative Visas with more than 2,300 members, and for the Spanish Digital Nomad Visa with 2,000 members. And if you need expert professional advice, we've got you covered. Just head to spainguru.es and check out our top menu. You'll find immigration experts, relocation agencies, tax advisors for Spanish and US filings, sworn translators, apostille services, and health insurance providers for all types of Spanish visa applications and renewals. That includes non-lucrative visas, golden visas, student visas, and digital nomad visas, as well as medical certificates for visa applications and travel insurances. Finally, I highly recommend you join our weekly newsletter, which we send out every single Monday morning. You'll get tons of information, questions and answers, featured blog posts, and even news updates. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in our next video.